Imagine losing everything you ever loved at just 10 years old. No home, no family, only a heart full of broken dreams. This is not just a story. It's a journey of pain, hope, and unstoppable courage. Stay with me to the end, because this will change how you see life forever. In a quiet village nestled between the green hills of eastern Ghana, lived a cheerful young boy named Kofi. He was 10 years old, full of curiosity, and always wore a bright smile. As the only child of his loving parents, Kwame and Ama, Kofi's days were simple yet rich with joy. Kwame, his father, was a devoted cocoa farmer who honored the traditions of their people and worked hard under the sun. Ama, his mother, was gentle and graceful, known for her sweet twee lullabies that echoed through the air as she cooked or fetched water. Kofi's life was peaceful. Every morning he walked with his father, part of the way to school, before Kwame headed to the farm. In the afternoons, he'd sit under the big mango tree in front of their home, listening to his mother's animated stories about Anance the spider. On weekends, they visited the river or danced at village festivals. His world was small, but it was filled with warmth, laughter, and love. Until one rainy afternoon changed everything. It was market day. Kwame and Ama had driven to the next town in their old pickup truck to sell cocoa and buy supplies. Kofi stayed behind with his visiting grandmother. That day, the sky darkened early, and rain poured down in heavy sheets as thunder cracked in the distance. Kofi waited by the window, eyes fixed on the muddy road, but the truck never returned. That evening, the village chief arrived with 2 police officers. Their faces were heavy with sorrow. The chief gently placed his hand on Kofi's shoulder and spoke the unthinkable. His parents had died. Their truck had skidded off the road in the storm. There were no survivors. Kofi's world collapsed. In an instant, laughter turned into silence. Love turned into loss. With no siblings and his grandmother too frail to care for him long-term, Kofi was sent to live with his uncle, Kojo, in the bustling city of Accra. Kojo, his father's younger brother, was a quiet bachelor who lived alone in a cramped apartment. He worked long hours, rarely spoke, and hardly paid Kofi any attention. Life in the city was nothing like the village. Kojo never helped Kofi get to school, didn't check his homework, and gave him just enough money to buy street food, usually soda and bread. Sometimes Kojo came home late, smelling of alcohol, loud and angry. Without guidance or care, Kofi began to fade. His schoolwork suffered. He got into fights, skipped class, and stopped trying. The once joyful, curious boy became quiet, withdrawn, and angry. But someone noticed. His teacher, Miss Abena, remembered how eager Kofi had been when he first arrived, how he loved books and asked questions even when he got the answers wrong. Now, he barely spoke. He often wore the same clothes and never brought lunch. One afternoon, she asked him to stay after class. She handed him a warm cup of tea and said softly, "Kofi, I know something's not right. You don't have to tell me everything right now. Just know, you're not alone." Those words broke something inside him. Tears streamed down Kofi's cheeks as he poured out the truth. About the accident, about life with Uncle Kojo, about the pain he was carrying. Miss Abena listened quietly, her heart aching. She promised Kofi that things could change, and she meant it. That night, she contacted the school counselor and child services. Within weeks, Kofi was placed with a kind older couple, Papa Abo and Mama Afua. They had raised children of their own and opened their hearts to one more. With their love and Miss Abena's steady support, Kofi slowly began to heal. Mama Afua sang as she cooked, just like Ama. Papa Ebo helped with homework and told proverbs like Kwame once did. Bit by bit, Kofi's smile returned. He joined the school football team, started reading again, and even won a prize for storytelling. Years passed. Kofi grew into a wise, respectful young man. He never forgot the parents he lost, but he also remembered those who stepped in to lift him up. Miss Abena, Papa Ebo, and Mama Afua. After university, he returned to his village. Standing beneath the old mango tree, he felt the spirit of home still lingering. There, he built a small school in honor of his parents and named it the Kwame and Ama Learning Center. Kofi became a teacher, just like Miss Abena, and made a promise to always see the quiet ones, to care for the lost ones, and to listen to the untold stories. From deep sorrow, a new purpose was born. And so, the story of Kofi, the boy who lost everything but found love again, became a tale whispered in classrooms across Ghana, A story of healing, hope, and the power of a helping hand in the darkest times. If you love powerful African stories with a modern twist, don't forget to hit subscribe and join the Voices of Africa 3000 family. Stay tuned for weekly tales that inspire, teach, and connect us all. Your next favorite story is just a click away. Subscribe now and be part of the legend.